Today, we're with Katie. She's one of the event organizer for the city of Sandy, Utah. Katie, it is nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
So this is a beautiful event that I said get setting up and getting ready for Christmas. Can you tell me about how do you host those events?
Yes, absolutely. We love being able to bring our community together. So we started doing, we call it Light Up the Karens. This is the Karens district, downtown district of Sandy. And we like to turn on our lights at City Hall. And we've invited our local choirs and some other entertainers from the area to come and perform. And last year, we thought it would be fun to bring in some local business vendors as well. So it's kind of a mini, outdoor market for the holidays to kick off the holidays. We'll have music. We have Santa that's here that will come. You can come visit for free. We also have free hot chocolates that we're giving away tonight. We have food trucks and also an elf scavenger hunt. So have you seen any of our elves hiding around?
Not yet. That sounds like you guys have a lot of stuff going on.
We have a lot of stuff going on. We do.
Wow. So let's talk about the history of the event.
Sure.
When did you guys begin to host those events?
We did Light Up the Karens. This has been going on for probably 20 years, I'm guessing.
Oh, so that's a long time.
Yeah, the first I remember hearing about it. I've been a resident of Sandy for 21 years, but my daughter, who is now 18, when she was a little girl, she played the violin inside City Hall when they turned on the lights. So we brought it outdoors about 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe more people can see it and so on.
Yes. Yep. It's tricky because Utah in December, you never know what the weather is going to be. 3 years ago, there was a huge blizzard. So that was a little bit challenging. But the last 3 years, we've had really cooperative weather, and it should be again tonight.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys do this for the holiday. Do you guys do anything for the summer? I know sometime. Did you guys not do the thing at the soccer stadium?
We did. We do outdoor movies.
Outdoor movie, there you go.
Yes. So we showed Princess Bride.
Yes, I went there. I went to see it. Yeah, yes.
That was awesome. Yep. So I get the honor of organizing all our community events here in Sandy. So we do Movie in the Park. We have our balloon festival that we do every year in August with hot air balloons. And we also have a drone show and a big DJ party down here just across the street. We have our big 4th of July festival. We started a farmer's market a couple of years ago that's really successful. And food truck nights, among other things. Heritage Festival. We do quite a few things in the summer when the weather is a little bit better, but this is pretty much our only outdoor winter event.
That's good.
Yeah.
I know when the city do a lot of events, sometimes the community can be divided. There are some members of the community that are supporting it. They want more of it. Mm-hmm. And you have some people in the community that want less. And they're like, it's my taxpayer money.
Yes.
How do you guys deal with that?
Yeah, that's a great question. One of the things that we do in Sandy City that we feel really is important is poll our residents. So we're constantly putting out polls asking what is important to them. How would they like their tax money spent? And in the last 3 polls that I've seen over the last 3 years, community events is actually number 1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it is really important to the community to have quality community events. And our philosophy here at Sandy City is we're not here to make money off of other people for our events. So our events are always free, and we always do everything we can to keep our costs very minimal to the taxpayers. I'm a department of 1. Most other cities have 2, 3, 4 employees easily. Communities that are smaller than Sandy. We have almost 100,000 residents. So our budget is relatively very small compared to other cities.
Wow. Speaking about the event, and you say they're practically free. How do you find vendors and people like that to come to those events to sell their stuff?
Yeah, we work, we usually just post it on our website. If you are a vendor and you're interested in participating, we keep our fees fairly low. I believe it was $25 to be a vendor here tonight. And we want the local businesses, the ones to be making the money and creating opportunities for the small startups and small businesses to have a chance to shine.
I know that your department is event. Obviously, you work with a lot of people, especially vendors. Mm-hmm. When it comes to you want them to be successful, is there anything that you guys do other than hosting the event, or do you host classes or bring a CPA to teach them about taxes for the small vendors? Is there anything like that you guys do?
That's a great question. I know our economic development department is really great about reaching out to small businesses, and they are there to assist. That's a great question. I don't know if they do classes or not. That would be something really great to look into. And maybe they do. I'm just not aware. Yeah.
But I know some people do that. They do like maybe a 3 weeks boot camp to teach people this is how you do accounting.
Yeah.
This is how you do marketing for your small business. So instead of just going to the market, they understand the principle of going to the market, how to do social media, stuff like that.
How to do it successfully.
Yeah. And I know sometimes some city, they limit the vendors they get within their community. Like unless I know Daybreak does that.
Yeah.
Unless you're a member of the Daybreak community, some event, the vendor cannot go.
Yeah.
How do you guys have any restriction on who can come to those events? Or is that member of the city's first come and then you go outside?
Yeah, we like to prioritize the opportunities for residents or businesses that are located here in Sandy, because it is the Sandy taxpayers' money that we are using. So we are aware of that. But once those fill up, it is open to other members, and we always have open spots. It doesn't always fill just to Sandy City. So we welcome all. What we also do is we make sure for nonprofits that we have a lower fee for nonprofits as well. So because we really feel like it turns into a town square at our events. And so really all people should be welcome. And we love having the nonprofits as well.
Yeah, nonprofit are critical for the community. Tonight the event is from 5:30 to 7:30.
Yes.
I think a lot of food truck push back against that because the window is so short. They would like it to be like maybe 6 hours, so they can make some money. Why did you guys decide at 5:30? Is there a reason behind that?
This is, like I said, this is the second time we've done the market here in Sandy. So it is a little bit tricky always trying to, you need to start small before we grow too big too fast. So our vendors seem to be really happy with the amount of success that they made last year. So we're kind of following the same formula. And if it gets bigger and we need to expand the time, we're definitely willing to look into it.
That's perfectly. I think that's the thing with small market like that. If anything can happen, right? Because if there's like a group of people that come and they're shopping, they're buying, it doesn't take that many people for the food truck to be happy, for the vendor to be happy.
Exactly.
Or you can have a lot of people, if they're not buying, then it's a struggle. It can be frustrating.
Yeah, and it's cold.
It is cold, yeah. The kids are crying, and Johnny want the cupcake, all the so on.
Yeah.
You say the vendors are happy. I know there's a lady that do those events in South Jordan. And she always target returning vendors. How do you guys do that? Do you reach out to the return vendor that have worked with you before? You get them and then you reach out?
I think usually when we have any kind of event, we always communicate with our vendors that we've used in the past, but it's still always open to new vendors. Yes. Okay.
Because I know some vendors, not all of the market, but some market can get competitive. And some people feel like, oh, I should have got it, and then they deny my application. That's not fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as an event organizer, we try and be very aware of what kind of vendors are coming. Because if we have 20 spots and we have 3 vendors who are all 3D printers, it's not fair to all 3 of them. That's too many for that size of a market. So it's not necessarily first come, first serve, but if they're a resident of Sandy, and then when they put in their application, if there are duplicates, then we try and limit so we don't have too many duplicates so everyone can succeed. We don't want to waste anyone's time.
Yeah, totally. What's the future?
Hi, good. How are you? This is our Santa tonight.
Santa, hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You've been
perfect. Good. Yeah. So what's the future? I mean, I know you guys doing the.
You know what? We need to find facilities, but
he can let me in here.
Okay.
But
they're going to be in the Sally Port.
So we're at
just in this,
like in that gated area.
Yeah, in the gated area. Okay, thank you. Sorry.
No, you're good.
The life of being an event manager.
Yeah, you're good. You hold those market during the winter. The summer get busy. What's the ultimate goal? What's the future?
I think the ultimate goal is to be able to cater to our residents' needs. So if this stops being successful, then we'll shift and pivot to what the community needs. If the market is successful and it's growing, we'll figure out a way to make it bigger and to have more space. But for now, it really seems to fit the bill. It's wonderful. You'll see that the elementary schools come down with their families and they sing and they shop, they visit with Santa, and then a new school comes in and performs. And so it brings the community out. It lets the children celebrate and show their talents that they have. And it seems to be the right size right now. But if we need to pivot for whatever reason, we're willing to do so.
Fair enough. You deal with a lot of people as an event manager. What do you wish vendors understand about when you're hosting those markets they don't know?
Yeah, communication is really important. As an event manager, we're being pulled in 1,000 different directions. And there's nothing more frustrating than communicating with a vendor and them not understanding what they're signing up for. If you signed up for a vendor space and you know it's a 10 by 10 tent, please don't show up with a 20-foot trailer. That is hard to accommodate, and it puts everyone in a scramble. If it's going to be in the evening, make sure you're reading that you need to bring lights, that you have to have proper equipment, the right kind of cords, those kind of details, because it really matters when you get down here. And the last thing as a vendor you want to be doing is scrambling about those kind of details when you should be focusing on your business and how you can set up your tent quickly and efficiently and succeed.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for chatting with us.
Absolutely.
Katie,
My pleasure. It was so
thank you.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And I hope you'll stick around and join us tonight.
Yeah.